Alright guys, today we're going to go over our Accelerated Fat Loss Program. Accelerated Fat Loss is by far our bread and butter of our program. This is what everything at GCP is built around. We start here as our base set of classes, and you can branch out to our other style classes from here. But we always have to start out with the Accelerated Fat Loss Programming because it has all the things in it that we think is needed for fat loss as well as to change our bodies. And then from there we can branch out as we develop the base set of skills that we need from Accelerated Fat Loss. So our goal when it comes to accelerated fat loss is really, obviously, it's fat loss is our number one goal. We want to put everything in place to help you burn as many calories and change your body as much as possible. Body transformation is really what we're looking for out of it. So we're going to build, inside here, we're going to build some strength. So the strength, what that's going to do is going to help us build some muscle mass. Mass allows us to create more definition. We're also going to be creating some work capacity during class and at the end of class in what we call a finisher. What we're going to do inside of that is our goal is to create a little EPOC, excessive post-oxygen consumption. So what that means is it's an afterburn. We're trying to get as many calories, we're trying to burn as much in that time and get as anaerobic as possible, out of breath in a sense, as we can, because what that does is we get an 8 to 12 hour after effect from that, or afterburn from that allows us to burn calories for a long period of time. So we're trying to create those two combinations of strength and EPOC or afterburn help us get the most fat loss possible. So that's what we're trying to do with the fat loss category. Injury prevention. Inside of our system here, we make you wear bands that you use from our functional movement screening testing that we do. And so what this allows us to do is helps coaches modify the program so that you do not get injured, as well as start to help you learn the patterning needed for you to improve your overall movement. So if you have a shoulder issue and you can't touch or do this range of motion when we're trying to do this, we know that you might be white banded. White banded means that we have shoulder issues. So inside of our class, we're not going to let you press overhead. We're going to give you a movement like a band pull apart or something of that nature to modify that program until we think we've built up enough capacity or enough movement range of motion that you can actually be able to do the movements we need you to do. So that's where injury prevention is really important to us. Strength, we talked about it already. We want to build up strength so that we can move through everyday life though. It's not just for the aesthetic side of it, it's also for movement. Right? So when we get stronger, we can pick up the groceries off the ground. When we get stronger, we can grab something from high up. We can pick our kids up if they're moving around. Strength is really important, and it helps us maintain a younger age, feeling of a younger age for a longer period of time. It's one of those categories people forget about a ton. They're always worried about the cardio or the weight loss. And really, if you maintain strength over a long period of life, you're able to maintain life and a standard of living at a higher level. So strength is really important. And then work capacity. So along with that, as most of you guys do have a desire to move throughout the everyday life, work capacity allows you to be able to do that more. That's your aerobic or anaerobic ability to move through space and be able to still keep oxygen consumption throughout that time. So what that really means is you can walk up the stairs without getting winded. You can run up the sled hill without getting winded. You can do those things with your kids. You can move around the yard. You can actually play games with them again. So working on work capacity. Who's this for? This really is for all fitness levels. When you come to GCP, Game Change Performance, we're going to make sure that you start off in accelerated fat loss before you try any of the other classes. We feel like inside that class, you learn the base skills. So no matter if you're 20, 30, 40 pounds overweight or you're crazy fit, we want you to start in that class so you can understand our philosophies and how we do things first. If you're trying to lose fat, this is the one, accelerated fat loss. Perfect example. We think this is going to be the best way for you to get your end goal if fat loss is your goal. We want to gain muscle. I mean, a lot of people need to gain muscle. You want to get a little mass on you and stuff. We modify inside of our accelerated fat loss program to help you gain muscle too if that's your goal. We don't have to always be working for fat loss. We can also work for muscle gain or hypertrophy in that type of program, and we can easily do it inside of this program. And to be honest, the main reason everybody comes in our door is they want to look better naked. No really beating around the bush there. You want to look as fit as possible. You want to look great. You come in to reframe your self-esteem, right? And so this is a great class for that. It's going to help your body start to transform in the way that you would like to see it. The only people that shouldn't do this class really is major injuries. You tore a rotator cuff. You have plantar fasciitis and you can't walk on it all. Major issues, those are things that we're going to refer you out to a different doctor, chiropractor, something of that nature until you get fixed to come back into this program. We can have some prehab or rehab things going on inside of our program. We're great at modifying, but we have to make sure that you are physically capable of doing that without causing major injuries. So major injuries are something we're trying to avoid inside these classes. As you can tell, we have a lot of classes that come along with this one. This is our biggest class, schedule-based one. Mondays, we have 5:30 a.m., 6:30 a.m., 8:30 a.m., 4:45 p.m., and 5:30 p.m. Those are all 45-minute sessions. All the classes in Accelerated Fat Loss are 45-minute sessions. Tuesday, 5:30 a.m. and 5:30 p.m. Wednesday, 5:30 a.m., 6:30 a.m., 8:30 a.m., 4:45, and 5:30 p.m. Thursday, only evening. Thursday is the one that only has evening ones. 4:45 p.m., 5:30 p.m. Friday, 5:30 a.m., 6:30 a.m., and 8:30 a.m. So Fridays only have morning ones. And Saturday, 9:15 a.m. So if you're looking to learn how to lose fat quicker, how to get that body to look better naked, this is a great class for you to check out, Accelerated Fat Loss.